in salaries, and we're selling ad space for 500,000, and we have no racism being talked about. We have no bots. We have no family drama. We have no physical fights. Thank you very much, Potomac. We have no physical fights. Thank you very much, New Jersey. We have no family fights. Thank you very much, New Jersey. We have no bots. Thank you very much, Lisa Rinna. You know what I'm saying? Like, Bravo, I'm telling you, people say bad ratings, bad ratings. I guarantee you, Bravo is like, I think it's probably their favorite franchise at this point. No problems. Everyone got the memo. We're all influencers and we grew up watching Ramona and Jill, and we've learned all the mistakes. I think Bravo is thrilled with the new RHONY at 500,000 in bad ratings. I do.
No, I couldn't agree with you more. But I think RHOC and RHOA are those were the two, I mean, originals. Those
RHOA, man, was so good. It was the granddaddy.
That's why I could see a space. Look, Kim ain't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of. So, I mean, if they say to her, we only have $100,000 for this season for you, you think she, I mean, of course she's going to play hardball. They're all going to play hardball, but I don't think they're bringing back Portia because Portia wants an insane. I think they're going to say kick rocks. You know, we've got 110,000 and Portia's not going to do it. And she'll be offended and insulted. And Portia that's probably right. But Kim Zolciak, Lisa, I mean, what's Lisa Wu doing? Sheree? I mean, they can argue this season sucked with Sheree. So come back for 85 grand. That's all we've got. You think Sheree is going to say no at the end of the day? I mean,
you know who's not taking a huge pay cut? Kandi Burruss. She'll tell them to go fuck themselves.
Get rid of Kandi. They didn't have Kandi in the start. I get rid of Kandi. Kandi's got her own show. I just think, is Kandi at $2 million plus a season going to be worth? Is she bringing in that much? I don't think so.
She's not.
I go back to the original cast. I would love to see Kim because Kim to me is so delusional.
That's what you heard. You heard that whole first season cast. That's what you're
that's
saying.
What they were wow. Minus Nene, because Nene was obviously a part of it, but Nene, I don't think Nene definitely won't be back. We've talked.
So what are we're going to take the first year cast and we'll throw in Miss Kenya Moore instead. That could be fun.
Right? I mean, aren't you curious? Like, what could that be good? I mean, I think those.
It could be. Sure. Drama. Huh. Well, I don't know if we're going to do that, but I wouldn't hate that. I mean, let's check in with Deshaun Snow and Lisa Wu. I just don't know why. I think it's going to be hot, young influencers. Like, I think it's going to be RHONY for Atlanta. And I think it's just going to be this whole new crop of women that grew up looking up to Miss Leakes. Miss Leakes is their idol. And this is just, I don't know. I could get behind a reboot.
I could see that. I mean, I could get behind a reboot because Atlanta is like on and popping. I mean, Atlanta has so many fascinating women and men, and people are good looking there. I mean, I wouldn't hate it. I wouldn't hate it if it was a total reboot. I think
I'm going to watch that. And let me tell you, I had both eyes closed when I watched this season of Atlanta, guys. I was laying down and the eyes were closed. I was bored. I'm sorry. I'm bored.
I love Marlo so much, but it's
over. I think it's over for Miss Marlo. I mean, Kenya's given her a lot of shade. You know, she's come out and said, you know, in that interview, she was like, you know, this is why you don't give a fan a peach. She's like, look what happens when you do it.
I mean, even Nene kind of gave her some shade in that Carlos interview. You know, Nene was like,
it's too much.
You know, and what, you know, she's like, yeah. I mean, Nene blamed Marlo for not having any good cast members. But I mean, I think it's run its course. I don't know. I mean, it's sad. They are legacy. They're amazing, but
now and Bravo has actually come out and made a statement because Eric Fuller, the showrunner, producer, the new Carlos King, if you will, has gotten a lot of hate online of like, you suck. You know, he like shut down his Instagram or stepped away from Instagram for a minute. Like, he got a lot of hate of like, you fucking, you know, this show. I mean, he's been there for a while of like, you know, because Kenya's scenes were edited out and he was saying like, you know, people were like, you suck, you ruined the show, blah, blah, blah. And Eric is like, come for me for what I'm responsible for. I'm not responsible for scenes that don't make it. Kempire was just talking about this. We love our Kempire, you know, we love our Carlos, you know, and saying like, I don't know if I believe Eric on that. And I agree with Kempire. Like, I don't know if I agree that, you know, as the showrunner, you really don't have a say in all these things. But Bravo's basically come out and said, like, we're not changing the showrunner. And I don't really think they should. I mean, Bravo's basically saying, let's not blame the showrunners, let's blame the cast. I just say, I don't blame anyone. I just say it was really fucking boring and it's time for a change. And I'm almost more excited about a total reboot for Atlanta than I was for New York. I mean, I liked Ramona and Luann up until the end. And I mean, Ebony's my friend. I love Ebony. I liked her on the show. So I don't know. I'm very excited for what could come in Atlanta.
Lawyer. And I mean, I like Ebony. Ebony's really a great person, but she's like such a lawyer. She was not meant for reality TV. You lawyers, it's hard for you guys to be good reality TV stars.
Hello.
Practical.
Hello, sign me up, honey, and let's see how good I am.
You could be the crossover. You could be the crossover. Eric Fuller, by the way, I was just like stalking his Instagram. He's
cute.
He's turned his comments back on. But, you know, Eric deserves a lot of credit because, you know, he's been the mastermind behind producing the first couple of seasons of RHOP. So he did an incredible job with that. So it's crazy that people are coming for him over this. You know, look, these producers too, they can only work with what they've got, you know? I mean,
I would like to come for Eric Fuller in a lot of different ways.
Yeah, we should talk to Eric. He's very sweet. I've met Eric in real life.
I'm starting to follow him right now. I find him very attractive. He's cute. Oh, you know what time is it? Oh, do we have time for one more little topic?
We have like a few more minutes.
All right, we'll save New Jersey until next time. Should we talk about Tom Sandoval? Should we do that in the last few minutes?
Next one. No, the
next one. Okay. You know what we could talk about?
We have shout out listeners that were there. I mean, we have
okay. You have the names to shout out. I'm actually going out with them tonight. We'll talk about that next episode.
You didn't even tell me.
Oh, sorry. Do you want to? Sorry. Well, we'll talk about that next time. That's because you were there for 3 minutes. You're invited. We'll talk about that in a second. What about Miss Bethany is really, really taking it on the chin. This isn't even the majority of comments. People are like, they just did something the thirstiest, who knew the thirstiest Bravo celebrity of them all was one of the best, or people are now posting memes. I'd like to make an apology to Carol Raswell. You were right. Like, people have come hard for Queen B. What do you make of this, Sarah?
I make of this, I'm not going to give you much detail, but I make of this, obviously you and I are insiders behind the scenes, which is why people listen. But, you know, I'm here in Hollywood. I know a lot of people, and I'll just say this. I don't think her reality reckoning is going, I just don't think it's going to go that far, really. It's very personal to Bravo. It is not inclusive of a lot of other networks. I've been yelling this on this podcast. I've been saying, why are TLC stars, who I believe are the most taken advantage of reality stars out there? You guys don't think the Housewives make any money? You should see these 90 Day Fiancé stars who have done season after season and have done the, recap shows, making peanuts. You make more. You all listening make more money. I can guarantee you.
I believe you.
He has no interest in any of those people. This is personal. Something obviously went down behind the scenes. She went on Rob Lowe's podcast. She said, I can guarantee everyone at Bravo hates me. They're just going to toe the line. Andy can't stand me. And there's something happened. This is personal, but it's not extending and including other reality star people, which I now believe I don't think it will be a success. I'm not sure what she's trying to get out of this. I think she's either trying to launch her own network to some degree out of this, or she's trying to get money for some stars.
I mean, she keeps saying she's not trying to launch her own network. That's what she says. But I mean, let's not believe all that, right?
Look, how many people tell you, I'm not running for president, until they announce they're running for fucking president? People, this is like, give me a break. This is marketing 101. I gotta scratch my back with my pen here. But what do you think? You think it's going anywhere? You think the reality reckonings, they need a union? She's right.
I mean, look, I saw that quote where she said, I guarantee you that everyone at Bravo fucking hates me, including Andy. Well, Yeah, I mean, I love you, Bethany, but if you came after me, I would hate you, you know? I mean, although I don't hate Kelly Dodd and she's come after me. So yeah, no, I think this is, people are saying, I guess there's VH1. I don't know from what shows, but people from VH1 have been slipping into the comments and saying, like, what about me? Or I'm interested, and people are like, throwing out the names of these VH1's people, and they're just like, nothing's coming of it. So yeah, I mean, she says we're gonna keep going to all the other, things, but like, I don't know if that's true. Like, she says we're gonna get to all the other networks. I don't know if that's true. It seems to be Bravo at this point. Yeah. I don't know, girl. This is a tough one. Sarah,